And welcome back to the Grift. It's your Grift guy here, Trez, and we got to talk a lot about the game industry, okay? We got a lot to talk about. Brand new Grifts for y'all. We got to get into it. So we've talked about a lot of the stuff in the industry that goes on and how they are able to get you out. And we've also talked about how we are winning this whole Gamergate debacle, okay? And you can find evidence that we're winning all over the place. Alyssa Mercante is getting her teeth kicked in right now. Concord flopping, Dustborn flopping, Unknown Non flopping, Flintlock flopping, Ubisoft closing down, or not closing down, but getting their teeth kicked in. And we got more evidence that people on the inside are fighting back. And there's one specific thing that I've told y'all about time and time again about how they get the actual good talent out of the industry. We're going to talk about it in a moment. But before we do, make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not. We're actually looking pretty good to get to 15K. I'm probably going to lose that bet. Looks like we're going to be playing Dustborn in full-blown clown fit. That sucks. Anyway, also before we get into it, I just want to make sure you guys check out the newest drip in the Squabble Shop, okay? The Squabble Shop is open. Get the Grift series is here. Get your Grift Wars t-shirt, hoodie, bag, coffee mug, all that stuff. The last Grift version of it. You know what I'm saying? You can get these things in different flavors. Of course, all of the OG stuff is still here, okay? Let's go ahead and get back into the Grift. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is this right here coming from Troy Leavitt, okay? Troy Leavitt, if you go to his page, is apparently somebody who used to work in the industry from 1995 to 2021, and he retired. His last project was Hogwarts Legacy, and sir, I gotta say, job well done, nigga. I don't even know if y'all heard that. I'm gonna give you back to back Don DeMarco, because I don't even know if they heard that. Don DeMarco. Job well done, sir. Because Hogwarts Legacy was magnificent. Now, it wasn't perfect, but it was magnificent. Okay, but this is what he had to say. What is happening with the mix of successes and failures in the AAA gaming industry is so simple as to be obvious. The games which have treated their properties with respect and also their players as desired customers to be won over have done very well. The games which have not done so have not done so. Lord have mercy, Don DeMarco. The people who actually work in the industry are saying the same thing we saying. Airbag. Mighty Cuck, Alyssa Mercante. They saying it's not a conspiracy theory. It's not. Get up here so y'all can see me. It's not a conspiracy theory. You can see it right here. He's saying it. You see that? He's saying it. Let me zoom in closer just in case you can't see that. I'm going to read it again for those of you in the back who didn't hear it. What is happening with the mix of successes and failures in the AAA gaming industry is as simple as to be the obvious. The games which have treated their properties with respect and also their players as desired customers to be won over have done very well. The games which have not done so have not done so. I'm going to need you to sit and take a gobble out of that. Ubisoft, Microsoft, Anysoft. Get a good little gobble out of that, because I need this to sit with you. Let's get into some of these comments. There's your boy Hypnotic. Shocking information is shocking. It's like the anime guy. It's like no one in any other studio has developed or run a marketing campaign for a game before. 1 + 2 from Kata. Can't believe it. It's sad this is such an easy point to understand, yet very few acknowledge it. Turns out that if you tell your audience that they are bigots and this game isn't for them, they won't buy it. I feel like that should be common sense. But for these niggas, it's not common sense, apparently. A simple yet elusive formula. I mean, amazing how this works. I just don't understand. Like, at what point did the industry get away from this? Huh? How is this not common sense? How is it not common sense that if you make a product and you market it and the audience doesn't respond well to it, the response should be, let's make a better product, not, oh, you guys are bigots. I'm telling you, y'all got to get those activists out of y'all studio. I'm not even mad at y'all. I get it. If I was in your position, I probably would have done the same thing. You mean to tell me this company is going to give me a free $10 million and all I got to do is hire a couple of niggas in the backyard? Man, I'm doing it. At least if my thought process 5 years ago, I would have done it. I get it. You thought it was going to be raining ESG money. You had no idea it would tank your entire studio, your entire business, your entire dream, what you built from the ground up. You had no idea. You had no idea that the company that you built from the ground up was going to have you fired because you told old girl, hey, you look nice in that dress. We got you, nigga. We got you, because what we're about to talk about next. See this? Christopher Barrett, former developer at Bungie, has something to say. He goes, the past 9 months following my departure from Bungie have been very difficult and painful for me, as I've had to endure rampant speculation, unfounded attacks on my reputation, and innuendo about what happened behind the scenes to cause me to be fired after 25 years of loyal service. I want to thank everyone who has been there for me. I'm eagerly awaited the opportunity to get the truth out there and tell my side of the story, and now is that time. Today, I filed a lawsuit against Sony and Bungie to hold them accountable for their conduct and the damage that has been done to my reputation and my career. I am confident that the facts are on my side, and I look forward to clearing my name through the legal process because this is a pending legal matter. There is nothing else I can say about it at this time. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Well, let's get into it. Ex-developer leader Chris Barrett accuses Sony Bungie of firing him to avoid $45 million payout. Well, that's insane. Let's zoom in on this thing, man. Christopher Barrett was one of the prominent developers who was fired in March 2024 in the wake of the Me Too scandals that hit the game industry. What? When did this happen? Chat, am I tripping? I don't remember. I mean, we was all over the gaming industry this summer, this spring. I don't remember no Me Too allegations. But Barrett, a game artist, filed a lawsuit today against his former employees, Sony Interactive Entertainment and Bungie, alleging they fired him to avoid giving him a 40. Why am I so stupid, man?
You stupid.
Okay, I'm tripping out here.
My leg.
Alleging they fired him to avoid giving him a $45 million payout. He said he was entitled to. We have asked Sony and Bungie for comment. Barrett's lawsuit said the defendants deliberately destroyed Barrett's reputation by falsely and publicly insinuating they had investigated Barrett and found he had engaged in sexual misconduct. Defendants did not care that none of it was true. They had blatant motivations for their brazen scheme, and that was the payout he said he was entitled to under his employment agreement. Okay. The lawsuit went on to say the companies were motivated by a need to shift blame for and deflect attention away from their massive business failures, and to achieve those corporate objectives, they were willing to sacrifice Barrett. While that sounds despicable, Barrett was accused of crossing the line between professional and personal behavior. In the course of its journalistic investigation of the Me Too scandal, Bloomberg interviewed 8 people, including multiple women who reported Barrett, as well as other Bungie employees who were either involved in the investigation or spoke to the women involved. Wow. Now, here's a lot here. We probably gonna have to go over this tonight on NinjaCast. Okay, this is what I've told y'all about constantly. This is how they get the actual talent out of the industry. If you are a white man, okay, you are a white man, or even a black man, an Asian man, and they want you out, this is the way that they do it. Now, granted, in this particular situation, the purpose might have served, it might have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. One, you get a straight male up out of the industry, or up out of this company at the very least. And then 2, you ain't got to pay him that $45 million that you owe him. This is how they getting them out of there, I believe. And not all of them are public, because I don't remember. I'm like, again, did y'all remember any Me Too allegations from earlier this year? I didn't see any. Not from Bungie. Anybody covered that? I don't remember it. It was quiet. And this is what they do. And see, the thing is, I don't think Barrett here is 100% innocent. In the 25 years that you worked at Bungie and Sony or wherever you work, you probably, because I know men, you've probably, done something a wee bit inappropriate here and there. Not saying that you're a criminal, and not saying that you are, a diddler. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying I know how men operate, especially in a leadership position. The women are constantly throwing themselves at you, and it's easy to become a little bit arrogant. That doesn't mean that you necessarily did anything wrong. I'm just saying there's unprofessional behavior in all parties, especially women. Don't let women fool you. Women participate in all sorts of inappropriate behavior in corporate offices all the time. It's just not reported. But like I told y'all 1,000 times before, this is how they get you out of the industry. This is how they do it. Me Too allegations. Now, not all of them were made public. Sometimes they come to you and say, hey, listen, remember that corporate party we had? Yeah, we remembered you engaged in certain activities with a certain someone. Yeah, we got her prepared right now to go up and say that you did X, Y, and Z to her. So you can do one of 2 things. You can step down. You can do what we tell you to do. Or these allegations can hit the airwaves. Oh, by the way, you're a married man, so I don't know how your wife is going to think about this. I mean, think about that for a second. Because, I mean, if you're a leader, right, you married, you got a wife and kid at home, you're the primary breadwinner, you're probably making north of, he was supposed to get a $45 million payout. You're more than likely making north of 6 figures, right? On one end, they're threatening Me Too allegations on you. And then when your wife finds out, she's going to divorce you. So she's going to take half of everything you got, and you're never going to be able to work again. So they always follow through. They're like, fuck it, I can't win. I'm telling you. Maybe it's a conspiracy theory, is what I believe. And hopefully one day somebody can, come through and let me know. But, you know, that's just what I believe. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. I'll talk to you.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.